How much of your happiness is tied to your wife's ability to be happy in the moment? No. I'm just saying.
You gotta have that crazy.
He was about to answer. He's like,
No.
he looked over at me.
Let's ask the Bears fan.
No. Senior advisor.
Hey, listen.
In this.
No. I'm dead serious. Can you be happy if your wife is not? And I mean that, and I'm saying.
In a spiritual way. You mean it in a healthy way?
But you know what?
No, I just mean it in a day-to-day.
Like happy, like healthy though.
No, I just mean like she ain't
Can
in
I
a
answer
good
that?
space. I'm
Okay.
saying, can
No,
you
she's
be in a
not
good space without your wife being in a good space?
All right.
Because I believe
I'm not.
anyway.
I'm not happy knowing that she's not happy, but I'm still happy.
We play mind
When you
game.
turn 45, plus you gonna understand that, young man.
Young man.
Secret to Success podcast, baby.
What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of the Secret to Success podcast. I'm your host, CJ, joined as always by the Bayesian sensation, Mr. Carl Wesley Phillips.
Well, what's going on, y'all? What it do?
I got Dr. King in the building. Dr. King, how you feeling?
Hey man, you
Don't
don't
matter.
really care.
Well, let's move
You don't really
on.
care.
I like that, Mark.
You don't really care. Why
I
you
like
asking,
it.
bro?
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
Do you
that,
really
Mark.
care?
It's a
Or do
formality
you
at
want to
this
go
point.
through the formalities and just, hey, I'm doing good? Or do you really care?
I like
hey,
that.
Bro,
He don't really care,
Hey,
Mark.
man to man.
They don't really care
man
about
to
us.
man. Look
All
at
I
me.
want to say is that they don't really care about us.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
no
do you really
question.
care?
Everybody on that.
You don't really care.
Ah.
Yeah,
Hey, y'all,
you
he don't really care. He's just trying to act like he care.
He don't care.
Listen.
With friends like this, you
don't
don't
need enemies.
All I say is the group text been on fire lately. Hip hop preachers in the building. Shout out to our Patreon fan watching live. What up, y'all? Love y'all. Shout out to everybody in the Patreon. If you're not in the Patreon, go get in the Patreon. You missing all the funny behind the scenes stuff anyway. All right, let's set the scene. All right. I want to just and they're quiet while I set the scene. Quiet on stage. Look at me.
Mo, who is this podcast for? Who's
No,
it
bro,
about?
I don't even know.
Why are we here?
Why do I get on a plane
Right.
and drive all the way here just to get bullied on, bro?
Hey, as y'all know, the Lions, of course, one of the best teams in the league. You know, we smacked up the Bucks on Monday Night Football, and y'all ever read the book, The Little Engine That Could? You know, it's like it's about. I used to use it in my. I think I can.
I used to use it in my presentations, bro.
You ever seen
Strong
like
story.
one of the movies where the underdog is showing some promise? Well, to all of our surprise, the Bears won 4 in a row.
Well, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah, well, to all of our surprise. Well, based on the text you was sending,
I was not surprised, bro.
All right, well, the three.
I
what
was
I said?
surprised we lost the first 2.
Remember what I said, though, in the preseason when they had put up them 500 yards? I was like, uh-oh, this going to be, it's going to be something.
Potential.
Yeah, it's going to be something.
Well, okay, so they won 4 in a row.
Yeah,
Whoever they played, it don't matter.
yeah.
It's,
Wow.
NFL.
Yeah, you know, the
They
same.
played in the league, yeah.
Yeah, it's hey, I
it's
said
the
it.
league.
Good wins.
Yeah.
4 in a row. Bears, I mean, they flying high. I'm talking about, let's just be honest. They through the roof. Well, Maul is kind of like texting like, oh, we got the same, we right up there with the Lions.
No question.
You know, a little engine
question.
that could, you know, just like
5 and 2 would have
you
been
know how
the
you
same
just be
thing.
like,
Yeah.
come on, we're here too, guys. Like, why is everybody saying the Lions are the best? We don't. And so they got the Ravens. Now, here go the crazy part.
Yeah, you got to be honest.
I'm being honest now.
Be honest. Nah.
Me and E was together over the weekend, and I was like, oh, where you got to go? I was like, he was like, oh, remember, I got to go speak to the Ravens on Monday. I said, oh, man, that's right. I said, who they play this week?
I never checked the schedule, though.
I didn't know either. No, I didn't know at the time. I didn't know.
So y'all want me to
know.
really believe?
Hold on.
I never knew.
No. You want me to sit here and really believe that this man right here did not know that they had to play the Bears?
I didn't.
I'm saying, I don't think he knew before he got there.
I didn't.
He set this up.
Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know.
So look.
You was
When I saw the game Sunday, I was like, shoot.
So
you
look,
was hoodwinked.
now, mind you, hold on.
You was hoodwinked. You was set up.
Hold on.
I didn't know.
And I sent E a text. And I said, oh, they about to play the Bears. I said, go ahead and deliver one of them ones.
See?
I said, go
I
ahead.
was going to deliver one of the ones anyway.
Because it need to be a little, listen, it just need to be a little, sit down.
Hey,
Crazy, but
if anybody is watching this from the NFL, I need y'all to hold an investigation.
yeah.
I know that's right.
It's serious.
CJ.
Because that's not fair, bro.
Yeah, that's not right.
Okay.
fair.
Yeah.
So here go the crazy part.
Wow.
I believe the Ravens might have lost 4 straight.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, they lose 4 straight?
I don't know.
They won in 5.
actually
They won in
was supposed
5.
to.
Yeah.
Okay, they lost 4 straight. Bears won 4 straight. Now I know what you're thinking. Bears should probably go in there and get an easy
No
dub.
question. Yeah.
So then I heard, okay, all week I'm saying, is Lamar Jackson going to play? For those of y'all who don't really watch football like that, Lamar Jackson, one of the best quarterbacks in the entire league, which we beat them when they had him, but that's neither here nor there. At the Ravens too, but don't get caught up in that detail. Don't get caught up in that
He
detail.
told us to go do fair and foul. He didn't say he was going. Yeah.
So I got to set the stage before I do the fair
you
foul.
setting it,
You're
setting it. Yeah.
It was a dark and stormy night.
He's setting it. Yeah.
That's the reason they call me one of the greatest storytellers around. Ain't that right, Mark?
I've never heard that before.
So,
But I'm gonna let you continue on.
so Monday comes around. He calls me as soon as he leaves. So how was the speech? He said, I ain't gonna lie. I went in. He said, I snapped. And I said, okay, send me the footage. I got the footage. I watched it and I said, oh, he did indeed snap. Now, here's the crazy part. We waiting to see if Lamar's gonna play.
Right,
For those of y'all who don't know, again, that's your star quarterback in the league.
I'm thinking they got a chance.
They got a chance. I mean, Lamar, even though they're not great, Lamar first game back, hamstring.
Yeah.
At Ravens.
It's still a threat.
Yeah.
Still a threat. Then I see it, a post from Adam Schefter, NFL Insider, say
That was Sunday though, right? Or was it Saturday?
Saturday
night?
Friday, Saturday, I don't know.
Because they played the Bears because they act like he was playing the whole.
Right.
Yeah, so the
And they
Bears could
said-
watch film on my man and get ready for him.
And they
They
said
pulled out last minute.
Lamar Jackson has been ruled out.
Saturday though.
And I'm not going to lie. I should have known. 1, because the GOAT went there, but 2, because it's the Bears. Okay? I should have known.
We'll see next week, Mark.
So,
Bears had a chance to redeem themselves.
so,
And they will.
so the Bears, so they're going in now. They facing Tyler Huntley,
Yeah. Snoop.
Snoop. Not the Snoop you thinking. We talking about
Yeah, they call
not
him
the
Snoop.
double G.
Yeah.
Snoop. Now, no disrespect to Snoop, but I think Snoop might have came off the practice squad just a couple days ago. I don't know. He just got with the team. He was with the team. He left. He came back. And I'm watching. I'm on the plane. I'm coming back from New York. I'm on the plane, and I'm texting E like, oh, it looked like it's a pretty good game.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, the hip-hop preacher goes in there and delivers once again, and the Ravens come out victorious.
Praise God. I ain't got no all Holy Ghost.
Hey, snap the
It just
Bears
would've been-
4-game winning
Yeah,
streak.
it'd have been
and
terrible
snap
if they would
own-
have paid me and they lost.
Bruh, I'm talking about, first of all, I text E and was like, okay, bruh, this why I'm your right hand, because you are official. I mean, and not that it was even a question, but just like the anointing, the gift, the whole 9, I'm like, bro, what's the odds? The Bears were one of the hottest teams.
Oh, for real.
They were 4 in a
Praise
row.
God.
4 in a row. I will say that. I'm teasing, but you went 4 in a row in the NFL. It ain't college. It ain't like NFL. Every week you got to come with it. Seriously. But to win that game, and you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you. No. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what. I will say this. He actually texted me when I text him, said Lamar ain't playing. You remember what you text me?
It's a miracle.
No.
What I said?
When I said Lamar wasn't playing.
I said, praise God.
He was like, oh, for sure.
Praise God.
Yeah. He was like, I need
gonna be a
that.
clear
They
sign.
It's gonna be a clear
He
sign.
said they gonna say it because Lamar was back,
Right.
not because we went in there with the anointing.
Yeah, praise God. No question.
I was like,
God's
oh,
about
that's
to do
how
a
you
miracle.
feel?
God about to do a miracle. Say he about to do a miracle.
Yeah, we
A miracle he
Man, I
did.
can't even speak my mind, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Did a
saying? They done took it to religion.
Nah,
they
go
done
ahead.
took it to, my man, God on the side. I can argue against that.
Now
How
listen.
can I argue against that, dog? It's,
No, it was twice, though.
Before I get into the fair
do you have
foul,
any other
No.
NFL teams you're speaking to that play the Bears?
listen,
No, I do not.
Okay, thank you.
I do not.
Well, we
listen,
good.
not yet.
I do not.
Not on the schedule.
Cincinnati
Hopefully the
next?
Bears will call
Cincinnati
me.
next?
Hopefully the
Depending
Bears
if y'all
will
want to
call
win a few more games.
Let me ask you, would you speak to a team that has to play the Lions?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Lions ain't called me.
Listen,
Okay.
If the Lions called me,
the Lions did call you. You working with the Lions right now. So
I'm working with the school.
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
with the
yeah.
Lions, but I'm
Okay.
saying back in the day,
Just as
but I don't
important.
do multiple
More
squads
important.
like that. I don't do like
no.
teams in the same division. I
Yeah,
don't do
okay.
that. Yeah.
So before we get to the fair foul, Mo, I'd like you to take us behind the scenes of your viewing of the game because I understand there was a Bears party at some point.
Maul didn't know I spoke. I don't know if Maul knew. Maul didn't know. Maul, why you didn't call me, Maul?
He was in
I
full
would have told you,
regalia.
Maul. I just would have said, Maul, just for this one time, can you watch it at the crib?
I,
just
E,
for me.
what was so
They
crazy? I was
said you had
watching.
on your Bears underoos.
I was watching the game.
We wasn't on one accord.
We wasn't on one. I was watching the game and I couldn't understand it. I'm like, man, something is going on, bro. I'm like, and it seemed like this ain't just regular football, bro. It's something mystic going on.
Yeah, it's mystic, bro.
I had no idea
that
that
was-
E.T. the hip hop preacher.
Yeah.
And now that I look back, I'm gonna go back and watch the game because there's some things that took place.
Oh, no question.
That shit that took place.
The first two
Angels in the
possessions.
outfield.
The first two possessions.
Bro, we should have been
It
at
was in the
14-0.
outfield.
Yeah, instantly. It should have been 14-0.
Y'all ever seen that movie, Angels in the Outfield?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you
This
said?
weekend,
Okay.
Yeah.
oh no, there's Angels in the outfield.
Right here, bro.
Promise
No
you,
question.
bro.
Right here.
It was 2 games.
I was just gonna say the second one, we got coaches getting fired now. Can we blame the hip hop preacher for that?
Yeah, Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Coach,
Yeah, we got coaches getting fired
Yeah.
off the
that
hip hop
LSU
preacher.
let it go. Undefeated, bro.
Hey, so if you're out there and you want to win, you might
Come
want
on.
to call E because he got.
And you
yeah,
got to, the circumstances got to be
the
right.
juice.
It's got, like, there's a couple conditions that I need to happen first before
First
we can
order of
do
business
it.
be playing the Bears. That's the first. That's my only condition.
But you know what? It's
if you
messed,
want to guarantee a dub,
it's messed up,
make
though,
sure the next
because,
opponent is Chicago.
because the world actually missed out on some great content. But I was Bears down.
Man.
I'm talking
yeah.
about, I was double-breasted.
Man.
I had a Bears
Double
shirt. I had a Bears jacket.
Praise God that Chicago could celebrate again with the
Bruh.
Bears.
I'm
like
talking about
that.
everybody out in the
Yeah,
stores,
no
bro. It was,
question.
bro.
Oh,
It's a
bruh.
blessing, bro.
CJ bought me a Bears sombrero.
I did.
I had on, bro. I had the
Just
hat
so
on.
every time you think you was winning, you could put the cap on.
Oh, bro, I had the hat. I'm talking about I was decked out.
Okay, we still got.
I had to
It's
put
10
it.
more.
I couldn't
Yeah.
even.
It's
but
10 more,
I couldn't
bro.
even. I couldn't show the content.
it's 10 more,
I don't
bro.
even think I.
Yeah, it's 10
I
more
think I
games.
erased
You
it from my
good.
phone.
Y'all had a, y'all, you erased it? Come on, man.
Yeah,
you didn't erase it, did
I
you?
did actually.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, dog.
Dang.
No, you can't see that.
Yo. So anyway, and then it's more luck that we got to come right here in pod. I'm talking about 24 hours later.
Well, that's not the problem. See, the host of the pod is the problem.
That's it. That's
So
it
we
right
could
there.
have just went with fair foul. How the Lord blessed me with
so
both.
we're gonna ask our Patreon fans: is it fair or foul that he went in and put the kibosh on the Bears winning streak and ruined the whole city of Chicago morale? Let me tell you something. People going to work pissed this morning because of the hip hop preacher.
And that's true. That's E. That's
I'm just
you
saying,
know,
my
that's-
cousin,
Uh,
Bruh, the Harold's chicken didn't
everybody.
taste right yesterday.
yeah, all my
It
family,
didn't
bro,
taste
they
right,
hurt.
dog.
no.
Yeah, they hurt right now. My cousin's looking at me, my auntie, like, you the one, you the
Yeah.
reason why. I ain't
Yeah.
call nobody and say nothing to him.
Hey,
I was like, I'm leaving it
Shout
alone.
out to Baltimore for understanding what take place because everybody had the same opportunity.
And everybody
Baltimore made the call.
and everybody in their division lost
That's all I'm
yesterday.
gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Everybody lost. The Bengals lost.
And Lamar
Browns
coming back.
lost.
And Lamar coming
Steelers
back
lost.
Thursday. And they
Everybody
play the
lost.
Dolphins.
Yep.
That's a dub.
Everybody lost.
Somebody in the Bears organization listening to this.
Yeah, please.
We need you to get this man
Please,
to come out
bring
and
me
speak.
home. Come on,
We need
bring
you to
me
get
the
him to
money.
come out and speak now.
Bring me that
We got
money.
to break the curse. You know what I'm saying? We got to break the curse
Come
now.
get him and Trill.
That too.
Must
Just a
be
little,
the money.
just a little something for the insiders.
Amen.
So anyway, yeah. So I'll say foul because Maul is your homie.
Absolutely.
But overall, I say fair because
For my relationship with Jesus Christ.
and for your relationship with Christ. And this is what we do for a living.
Yeah.
So hey, this is how we feed our family.
And you know what's crazy, man? For real, I wanted to go. They called me before the season started, and I was like, "Okay, coach, here's the conditions. Like, if I have it the way I want it, all teams, I need your roster.
Yeah.
I don't like when you call me in and you don't have your roster because it's like you don't have your dogs. Like you don't have that right, coaches.
I mean, I can just go ahead and play the 4 minutes that I'm about to put on YouTube right quick, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. So for me, Carl was like, yo, I need it this way. You know what I'm saying? And Texas A&M was able to do that. But with the Ravens, what went wrong was I told the Ravens the same thing. Like, give me your roster first. Coach, give me your vision. Let me come in. So I was like kind of hurt with the whole calling me when they was 1-5. I was hurt. Like, bro, y'all calling me when y'all, and God was like, no. If you'd have went in the beginning, even if they would have won, it would have looked like it was all on them. It wouldn't have looked like it had nothing to do with your gift. And so if you come with that, so then I was still like, yeah, but, when they, beat the Bears with Lamar, like, ain't nobody going to really, and God was like, oh, no, Lamar not playing. And I'm like, oh, okay, I see.
Now you
This
really
a
want it
movie.
to be a Holy
No, this is a
Ghost.
movie right here. I'm like, oh, okay. And so, yeah, man, I got to be honest. I was a little, I won't say the word nervous, ain't the word I should use, but when I preached, I was like, I put it out there before
He
Saturday.
literally did. Saturday.
Before Texas A&M played, before Ravens played. And I put it out there, and I was like, okay, God, I'm not tripping. It's a game. But I did put out there, this is what you called me to do. This is what you wanted me to do. And so I did. Bruh, first of all, the Lions, I'm sorry, again, anytime there's a game, it's the Lions. First of all, the Lions didn't play
This week.
Yeah. So then I'm like, okay, the Lions not playing. Maybe they'll show the Bears.
The game was on TV?
The game was on TV here, bro.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. I thought you was just following on your phone.
No, they never showed the Bears game.
Never.
Here.
And
They
Bears
showed-
Ravens of anything.
They showed the Bears.
It's going to be the
Ravens,
Cowboys
bro.
or something.
Easy. And so I'm like, okay, you let me watch it, dude. I'm like, okay.
Okay, I didn't realize that. I did not realize it was
bro.
on TV.
Yeah, so no. Yeah, I was just like, man, God is good, bro. So yeah, that's it.
I mean, so do you want to summarize the message that you had laid out?
Yeah, let me hear this. Let me see. What did you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I asked them a bunch of questions. Like, this is how I know I'm finally settling into my gift, and it's for y'all on Patreon. There was a time when I used to go, and I used to feel like I had to be in my element. Mar, you speak, so you know what I'm talking about. Like, when you get up, for you, that's your. It's like, I don't know what you do, but that when you're doing it, you in your bag.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, I'm in my bag.
Yeah.
And so for me, being in my bag used to be being passionate. Like, I'm in my bag. And so I would go in my bag the whole time. And CJ kind of had a conversation with me about it, like, bro, for real, crescendo, decrescendo, like some jokes, some this and that. And so I was like, okay, I don't necessarily feel like this is the time to joke, but I do understand as a coach what he's saying. Like, you can't just be one-dimensional. And so for me, I was like, first of all, these are kids. My kids is older.
And when I tell you, you be
everybody.
talking to them like kids now.
Yeah.
Because they really are. When you look at it,
bruh.
they are.
They kids,
Yeah.
bro. Bump all the little logos.
But I
got-
remember
yeah.
back like when we used to go with Cam Newton and them, it was like a little bit more like big bro.
Yeah.
Now it's like father,
No,
like
they
hey,
kids.
sit y'all little young
Yeah, they
boys. He was
kids.
like, look, I don't care if I never come back here. It don't
Yeah.
make me no difference.
Yeah.
Y'all bet. I was like, oh, eat fully in that.
No.
bag
They
now.
was kids, Ma. And so that's number one. For those of you on Patreon, too, it's like, whatever you do, at some point, you have to do it like you grown and not on defense. Like, you can't, whatever you do, you can't forever do it like,
Yeah.
I hope they like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, you got to get to, like, I know they going to like it. So let's not focus on they liking it no more. Let's focus on what we need to do. And so for me, I just asked a bunch of questions. And my first question was like, oh, did y'all think y'all was going to be 1-5? And like, don't play with me.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. Like, saying the right answer. Like, no, for real. Where did y'all
think you was going to be 1-5?
Yeah, and they was like, bruh, first of all, my boy Van Noy, he grown. He first one. Like, first of all, I'm pissed. Because this could be my last year. And I won 2 championships with Tom Brady. Wow. I came here to win a championship. Yeah. I'm thinking Lamar the next Tom Brady. So I'm not here to lose. This is it for me. Some of y'all in this room, y'all got another 3-4 years, whatever. I don't. So I have a sense of urgency. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's him. Some of y'all, and so I asked the question mark, and they was like, no, we thought that we would be doing way better than what we doing right now. Like, we talented. And I was like, oh, okay, then what do y'all think y'all gonna do from this point forth? And so what I showed them all was the 9-7, the weakest team that ever schedule-wise to win a championship was the Giants. They were 9-7, right? And they beat an undefeated team. So I was like, bruh, undefeated don't mean nothing in the Super Bowl.
Right.
The Patriots was undefeated that year, and they lost the Super Bowl.
Crazy.
Your boys lost 7 games and won the Super Bowl. So I was like, yo, we not really on. I said, but I got to ask you a question. What do y'all see yourselves as? Like, not me. What do y'all? And one dude, 12-5. And I was like, hold up now, homie. You don't got to say that because I'm in the room. Right. What do you really believe?
Right.
He's like, no, 12-5. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't play football, so let me get out the way. You come up here and tell them you believe that y'all can go 12-5 because I don't play. They ain't going to believe in me. Come on up here and say that in front of them. And he's 12-5. I was like, no, say it like you mean it. He's 12, we going 12-5, 12-5. I was like, okay, make them. Like, they still not, they sitting there looking at you. And so apparently you believe it, they don't believe it. So you need to say something to get them to believe. And they all 12-5, they start clapping. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. So now, since y'all not gonna lose no more games, let's talk about what the 12 wins look like. Like, what's the behavior? What do y'all got to do to win 12? Because it's cute now, but y'all did the 5. Okay, now what's the behavior of the 12? And so they start, giving me a little feedback, and I was like, I'm just gonna be real, because you can hear them all on that. Coaches this and this and that, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be real. We losing, so we don't really feel like. I said, okay, well. Last time I checked, some of y'all signed a contract for millions. Last time I checked, you ain't got to feel good when somebody pay you millions. You got to do what you said you was going to do or quit. Somebody paid you millions. Who cares if you feel good or not? Who cares if you winning or not? Y'all sign y'all name on a check saying, I'm going to take this 50 mil. So I was like, I don't care what the record is. I don't care what the score is. Y'all in here acting like it depends on y'all record if y'all win or lose. I said, some grown, you fought for 50 million. You fought for 70 million. Somebody gave it to you, and you sitting here emotionally talking about you ain't gonna show up. I was like, bro, that's not a man. And you can't expect God to bless you if somebody gave you what they said they was gonna give you and you ain't giving what you said you was gonna get. Bro, you can't expect that. That's some 5 wins, 5 loss stuff. That ain't no 12. You know what I'm saying? So I just started going in, just on the whole, like, be a man of your word, keep your covenant. You in here, they didn't pay for you. They felt like they was going to go to the Super Bowl by picking you up, and here you are, 1-5, and you done gave up already. We ain't even halfway through the season, and you done just quit and gave. I was like, man up, bro. And so, yeah.
Hey, I'm not a, y'all know I'm the least football fan. I'm a fan, but vicariously, I ain't grew up watching football, but I'm going to just say a name, bro. When you just said that comment, listen, when I said the name Micah Parsons, I don't know what he getting paid, bro. Yeah. But let me just tell you something. That man is making it known that wherever he is, he's making it known that y'all can feel my presence, bro. Like I said, I don't know football like that, but I'm watching my man just wreck teams, bro. I'm like, I don't know what his contract is, but apparently he buy into what you're saying, bro.
And left because he didn't feel that the organization was what he was on. He didn't feel like they on what I'm on. I'm trying to win. I'm not necessarily trying to be a good player. I'm not trying to be a Hall of Fame player. Like, I want a ring. And so I want to go where I can get a ring. You know what I'm saying? And apparently him and Jerry Jones wasn't on the same page. I don't know who right or who wrong, but I know. Listen to me, y'all. That's a whole nother. I'm not even going to get into this. I won't get into this right now, but I will say this to y'all. When you are in something magical, you have to make whatever commitment you have to keep to stay in the magic. Like, don't ever think you that deep I don't care if you're the owner. I don't care if you're the player. Like, don't you ever put yourself in a position. I see it all the time, and I want to do this as a pod one of these days. I don't know if, you just need to interview me by myself. I don't know if they can jump in it. I don't know. But I want to talk about the fact that, bruh, the only thing that separates people is not messing up. I'm sure I'm going to do something in the next few hours, maybe weeks, months, whatever, that y'all not going to necessarily be like, if I would do that if I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't what I would do, right? But I'm starting to realize when people take offense, that's what kill you. It ain't even that. Ain't nobody, everybody human. You ain't never been with nobody who did everything you wanted them to do. And I don't even know if that's a good thing. I don't even, I know you might want to be like, Jemal, every time I asked him for something, every time I called, he was available. I don't even know if you should really want that, because God need to be that person, not no other human. Yeah. But even in the midst of that, it's like, I'm starting to look and go, oh, you shouldn't have disconnected from y'all shouldn't have y'all let him go? Like, what was you thinking that made you go, I'm going to find another dog like that? Like, what would make you think what he doing? Like, that engine, what would make you think? And then why would you send him to the team you got to play? Right. I'm just saying you got to play my man.
No. The team that put y'all out the playoffs the last 2 years.
That don't even make sense.
But you got to understand what I'm saying. When you let offense,
and in our division.
Yeah, when you let offense come in, you're not logical no more. You let your boy, somebody that you know can kill you, go right in your division. Even if you don't play him, you probably gonna play him, period. But even if you don't play him in a regular season, you gonna have to see Green Bay. It's not like you're not gonna see them in the playoffs. Oh. You didn't send them to somebody that don't. I was trying to think of a team in the NFC.
The Bears. You send them to the Bears, it's like purgatory.
Okay,
you just stuck in mediocrity.
Whatever, the Saints.
Y'all only one loss away.
I said the Saints, Mark. The Saints. The Saints ain't been in there for a minute. So I'm saying you don't do that, but I'm saying I just want y'all.
Did you see E-Head went straight to the butt?
But Carl said that. Yeah, Carl said that, and I just want to make, we'll get to that later. We'll talk about why.
You said the Bears?
No, offense.
Stop taking offense.
Offense, yeah. That's what messed you up is offense. Yeah, did he get it? Did he call you back?
He said he was driving. He was going to send it to me when he got
bro, you're not getting it today then. That's episode
wait. He just sent it.
Episode 2.
He just sent it. Look, Jose, come on. I'm talking about just as you said.
I'm just saying, because Jose, Brandon say he pulling over, he mean he pulling over. Jose mean he pulling over.
Cool.
All right, let's listen.
Yeah, this is good. I don't
know if I should listen to this.
You should, Ma. It's only one game.
Listen to the mic, right?
That one game shouldn't change the course.
Or maybe I'm going to record and send it to the Bears.
All right, here we go.
This old school, forgive me. When my grandfather used to say something to another man, they never put nothing in writing. I never saw my grandfather a day in his life sign a document. When he told a man, I'm going to give you $500 on Friday at 8 o'clock, he would show up at 8 o'clock and give my man his money, and this is all they did. Y'all young, y'all don't know nothing about this, but what's this? This means I'm a man of my what? Thank you. I watched my grandfather shake men's hand. He never signed nothing. You signed something on the dotted line. You took something from another man. You told that man if he paid you this much that you would do X, Y, and Z. And it's time to show up. Not just in the first, not in the second, not in the third, not in the fourth. Man to man. You give me some money, I'm going to do exactly what I told you I was going to do. That's just manhood. I didn't tell you I was going to do it the first quarter. I didn't tell you I was going to do it. You gave me my money. You pay me when you say you're going to pay me. I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do. Anybody in this room, are you ready as a man when you take something and you say you're going to do something? Is anybody ready to start and finish exactly what they said they're going to do? Put your hands together if you're ready to man up and do what you said you're going to do. Now look, we're going to keep going to this slide, but it ain't got nothing to do with 1 in 5. As a man, I told you I make $150,000 an hour to speak. They didn't pay me that today. I promise you I'm still going to come in here and act like I'm getting paid $150. I'm not going to get them what they paid me worth. I'm going to give them what I got. Because God's looking at what I do. And he told me to be faithful over few. So if I come in here, I'm giving everything. And some of you want to give everything when you winning. You want to give everything when things are going well. That ain't manhood. Manhood is I show up, and I show up my best every time I show up, or I don't show up, period. Ain't got nothing to do with no money. Y'all grown. There are other kids who played college who never got here. You the best of the best. You a 1%er. There are people who would die that had this opportunity, and you got it. And you giving 70%. You the 1%ers. There are people who work their whole life and they'll never see what you see. They'll never drive what you drive. There are people who will never eat the way you eat. They'll never travel the world. They'll never get the exposure you got. You got it, and this is what you're doing with it? I don't care what your record is. I don't care what they're saying. You start and you feel. That's Kobe. That's Jordan. And that's what made them them. They wasn't scoreboard watching. They was legacy watching. They got my name on it. They got film of me. Jordan said, if you got film on me, it's going to be the best. Kobe said, if you got film on me, I'm always going to show up my best. On this day 4, I need you to show up your best. I don't care what the score is. You took a check. You signed your name. You got your family watching. Anybody in the room, you got your family watching? Let me see your hand. Anybody got their family watching? Hands down. Anybody got their family showing up to a game? Let me see your hand. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. They filming this. My mother will not see me speak and not give my best. My kids will not see me speak and not give my best. My wife is here. From this day forward, you start strong, you finish strong, or don't come at all.
Hey, that's about to be my little wake up every single morning, dog. Every single. Hey, dog, go big. Hey, dog. After that, woo, fire. Fire. Hey, dog, you was in the spirit, bro.
Yeah, I was in the spirit.
You was in the spirit. You was in the spirit. I done been around you enough to know that was the spirit.
Eyes closed.
He was coming. Yeah, that wasn't no speech.
Yeah, no. That's why I said when he asked me, I was like, no, God kicked in. God kicked in, and he had me there for a reason. But my boy Van Noy, but yeah, God kicked in. He kicked in for a reason. So yeah, I was like, okay, God, I didn't say it on church service. I didn't say it. I went to the game. You told me to come. And I did. Please don't let me take a L. And so yeah, this is the first time I was conflicted. Like, man, God, I do not want, but. Yeah, somebody hit me. It was like, man, I'm glad they didn't call you before you played the Lions.
Hey, I should have let Maul hear that before the game so he could have known. Don't even watch.
Don't even watch.
He wouldn't even need to watch.
Lighten your gear up.
Yeah.
Lighten your gear up. Just take the drawers off.
T-shirt.
Some normal
Just a
draws.
T-shirt.
Yeah. Look, Patreon going crazy. That's how I can, I will, I must. They got that vibe.
Yeah,
come on,
sir.
bro. So you talked in there about, keeping your word, right?
Yeah.
And I think, as we talk about, success and getting to that next level, man, I say that a lot, just in terms of like, when people say like, what was your key? I'm like, bro, we really just did everything we said we was going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as I'm listening to what you're saying, you're talking to the fellas because they signed a contract that basically said, we will pay you this if you come up and do your, and it's like, bro, like, I don't think, we never signed no contract, but just like, when we said, did we?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the grandfather, my grandfather.
We signed one of those.
Yeah, like this. Yeah.
We interlocked on that. Come on, interlocked. We interlocked ours. But my point is, like, when I look at, like, it's so crazy, man, because people want to, like, take success and be like, it's books and it's articles and it's everything. And it's like, yo, sometimes it just really does break down to doing what you said you was going to do. It's like when I look at what Maul does every day, when I look at Carl, when I look at E, I'm like, yo, we really just say, this is what we're going to do, and then we do it. And it's like, I think people like, that's why I said be careful what you say, because your body and your energy, once you start saying stuff and not doing it, now it don't necessarily, like you're throwing it out there, and not to mention other people see that. So even I was telling the group the other day, like I think on one of our mastermind calls, E, and I was just like, bro, you don't think people see you when you say you about to lose? Oh, I gotta get this weight up off of me. And they see you 6 months from now and you bigger than you was. Like, no disrespect, but I'm saying people don't think people ain't, just because they ain't said nothing. So now you done came to me like, hey, I want to start this bit.
About that.
I need a loan for, And you're not even knowing that because they heard you say some stuff out your mouth and not execute on it. They looking at, so E, talk to us about, for real, just like keeping your word, the importance of having a word, and to your point, that old school, like, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do regardless.
Yeah, no, you just said it, though. And it's crazy because I heard it when you said it this time. It's my word, Ma.
Yeah.
It ain't, it's like, first of all, y'all need to stop saying stuff. That's why I was with the squad. They young. I was like, oh, do me a favor. Put your hands down. Don't do that. I see a lot of group thinking. I was like, who 12 and 5? My man, 12 and 5. I was like, who believe that in here? And one dude was like, one kid was like, white kid, he was like, hey, let me just keep it 1,000 with y'all. We don't deserve to win another game. We got to earn it. He was like, just because he ain't here speaking and because we saying 12 and 5.
You said something deep. I don't think you said, though. You said when you asked them who thought they would be 1 and 5. You said that. Did you say what they said, why they said they didn't think they was going to be 1 and 5?
Yeah.
You said that.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I don't know if I said it here, but
okay,
I said
cool.
it to
Yeah,
them.
no, I know you did.
Yeah,
That's why
okay.
I was just looking at all the footage last night, and I heard you talking. So what you said was, based on the players we have on the team, we didn't think we was going to be 1 and 5. And I want to start there. I'm glad you said that because you reminded me of that. So you looking at your surroundings going, so some people lose and you know you was finna lose.
Yeah.
No, I'm just being real. Yeah. Like, I don't know that the Saints came into the season like, we finna, bro, this Super Bowl.
It's finna be a breeze. Yeah.
No disrespect.
Yeah, they might have had some optimism.
Or the Jets.
Yeah.
Good season.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we go 8 and 9, whatever.
Yeah.
Certain teams had, like, to your point, expectations.
No question.
So when you came into the season, you got Bills, Ravens, Lions, you got Chiefs probably. You got a few teams that they say, all right,
statistically, the experts said, here's what,
This is deep, because when you said that, I was like, wow. When you said that to them, you said, how come y'all didn't think y'all was going to be 1 and 5? Like, so you 1 and 5. Everybody in here say you ain't think you was going to be 1 and 5. Why did you not think you was going to be 1 and 5? And the consensus in the room was because of the players we got on the team. So what happens to your psyche when you start 1 and 5 and you thought? So I watched the Jets yesterday. Bro, they was 0-7. They won one game, and they partied like 1999 because they like, bro, we wasn't really.
Yeah, we hadn't planned on that.
I promise you, if the Ravens didn't necessarily celebrate like they won the Super Bowl yesterday.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the expectation.
Totally different.
So you got to speak to that, E, of you got people out here losing who didn't think they was going to be losing, and they hurt now.
Yeah, so. No. And but here's why I felt like, no jokes. Like, I didn't feel like this was a setup from God. Like, I really felt like God was saying, I'm sending you. So I'm not playing, son, because I was thinking like, okay, God, I'm not trying to be funny, but they 1 and 5. I'm not used to talking to a team in the midst of losing. That's never happened to me before. Like, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember ever doing it. And I definitely don't remember doing it, and it's something positive came out of it, if I've ever done it before. And so I was like, okay, God, I'm following you. I'm going to do exactly what you tell me to do. But when I got there and I started asking questions, I realized, oh, you got me here because they just need to be reminded of who they are. Like, they need they can win. It's not like I'm talking, no disrespect to the Jets. I'm not talking to a team that's used to losing. They're used to winning. This is a team that's used to winning. So God was like, no. They have it in them. There are just some things that happen, and they mentally are at a point where they can start losing it now. Like, they're literally at a point that if they take another L, they might let losing settle in. You feel me? And I need y'all to hear this. Some of you are at a point in your life that if you have another year economically what you had, or your marriage don't get no better, you are really going to be at a place where it's like, I just got to accept this.
Yeah.
And so I was at a point with the Ravens, like, y'all can't accept 1-5.
Can't accept
You can't accept it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't make 1-5 your reality.
Yep.
What do y'all, I'm not going to give you the reality. You tell me what, 12-5. Okay, good. That's great. I don't care if it's, like, honestly, Carl, after the Steelers lost yesterday, I was like, they really don't need to go at 12-5.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to be real with you. They really just need to win as many games as the Steelers win and beat the Steelers twice. Because they still got to play the Steelers twice. So if you got the same record the Steelers got and you beat the Steelers twice, that's it. So I don't know what that is. That could be 10-8. I don't know what it is. You feel me? It could be 10-8 because right now the Steelers only, I think, 5-3.
10-7. There's 17 games.
You feel me? So I'm saying they 5-3. So whatever happened, they could flip their whole thing and start going the opposite way. So the other teams in your division, you about where they are. You only got one team ahead of you, and that's they done won 5 and you done won 2. So 3, you play them twice. So you beat them twice and they lose one more. You right there. You feel what I'm saying? And so for me, it was just a thing of, hey, y'all have to decide in this room today how your career is going to end. 1, you have to decide mentally what you want. Number 2, you have to decide what is film going to look like, what is practice going to look like, what is play going to look like. Because it's good to say, oh, we're going to switch this thing around. But, bro, I'm going to say this, bro. I'm going to say this so I can open it up to everybody else. I'm going to say this. I'm being honest with y'all. Every area of my life has not been what I wanted to be at some point. And some of that has been good. Like, yo, we doing good. Listen to me. I told God, I cannot take another single-digit million year. I can't take it. I can't take it. It has to, moving forward, it has to be double-digit. I don't care if it's 11 mil, 12 mil. I was like, God, I cannot do. Listen to me, y'all.
That's
what I'm talking about.
That's
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Nick.
That's all. That's
how we
that's the only thing
By the way, public service announcement.
Oh, okay, I'm just saying, more that stuff don't matter.
If you ever hear me talking about money, public service announcement. We just had me and Carl was on the call the other day. I said, bruh, gross ain't no real.
It's not
money.
real.
It's not real money.
It's I don't know if y'all listen.
It's
I don't
not
know.
real.
I don't know who needs.
That's why it's
to
called gross. It's gross.
It's gross.
It's gross. Make you want to
It
go.
ain't
It's
real
gross.
money. Somebody tried to negotiate a contract the other day and was like, "Well, if we gross," I said, "Bro, I don't care if we gross 10 billion.
It don't mean nothing.
How much are we keeping
at the end of the day?
Sorry,
No,
that was
I'm just
sidebar,
saying.
'cause you said I just want to make sure that people knew.
Yeah, so that was my thing, Maul, was like, yo, mentally you gotta say who you are going forward. And watch this, y'all. By faith, you've heard this before from Maul. By faith, if you believe it, it can be done. And so that's all I was saying in that room. And so for me, it was like, okay, God, this is it, God. I can't do this no more. You know what's so crazy? God is so good. I'm preaching about it this week. Because oftentimes, Maul, we ask God for a sign, but you better be ready for the signs he gives you. Because he's going to give you some signs in the sign. So I'm going to break some stuff down on Gideon this week coming up. But watch what God showed me. This is one of the signs God showed me. C brought it to me. Bro, I had never heard of it before. C said to me, I read an article that said the most money you could ever make from being spontaneous and being extroverted, the most you can personally make is $5 million.
Yep. Oh, my man broke it down.
He said you cannot make multi-millions if you're not structured. You cannot do it. Phil Jackson won 11. Well, it was 6, 5, 6, 5. That's 11. Then 4. I just say he won 4 through Kerr because Kerr used the same system he learned from him. That's 15. Then he won 1 on his own, 16. He got 16 championships under his his philosophy. You feel me? And so it's like philosophically, God was like, oh, you just told me you wanted to. Oh, so let me just show you something. The way you doing what you're doing is never gonna happen. So if you're really serious about what you say you are, then you go. And I was like, oh, Maul, I'm telling you, we did Lisa's week challenge. Listen to me, y'all. I'm the pastor of the church. I did the challenge like I had never heard her speak before. She said something deep, Maul. She says stress is not what you think it is. Stress is what you perceive. And God said the reason why you won't do structure is because most of the people you call friends will not survive in structure. They won't survive in systems. So you're not stupid. You know systems. You're not willing to do systems because you're not willing to let some people go.
Yeah.
You're not willing to do that.
It still comes back to your
It come back to you.
Yeah.
So you are. So don't go. She said systems. No, this has nothing to do with systems. This has everything to do with they either will have to level up or you have to lose them. And that's what you stressed out about, the potential to lose them. So once you lose that, the 11th, Maul, I'm not playing with you, Maul. Me and Moose was talking the other day. I'm helping Moose now with ATC. I'm calling Moose. Moose like, hold up. You doing what you just say? Like I said, no, Moose. Here go 2026. Let's not even play with it. I'm not changing nothing. Here go 2026. Maul, when we looked at 2026, and we looked at how we gonna end this year, it was like, that's all I needed you to do, because I've been air traffic control, but you've been trying to, now that you air traffic control, and I'm air traffic. We looked, I called C and was like, C, guess what? This year is gonna be. And I'm saying on the light side, I'm not even saying nothing, because something else could happen in 2026, Maul, that we're not aware of. I'm like, if we just run this play. And guess what? I have to do less work than I've ever done before.
The crazy part.
Only thing I have to do is follow the system and get MJ to recognize you got to play both ways now. We can't play one way. We got to play both ways. Score, defense, encourage the squad, whatever you call it. So, yeah, I had to understand it first. Faith, I see 12 and 5 in my own personal life, and there are some things that need to change. But nothing about this season.
Help somebody practically with the adjustments. I think you did. I'm just saying. No. I just meant. No. Okay, I got you.
Let's go a little deeper.
No. Not even go a little deeper. I think sometimes when you say that, it sounds great, but it's overwhelming.
Okay.
Identify the area in which you start. Like for somebody practically at the crib, like where do I start? Like you said it. I know it's 12 and 5.
12 and 5.
Yeah, no, I got you. But like, okay, am I starting with my prayer life? Am I starting with my health?
No.
Am I starting with?
And I said this in my sermon.
Like, where do you start?
I said this in my sermon this week. For me, Maul, when like life, like this, how I know, okay, something wrong. What I see in my mind and what my reality is, when them two don't agree, we got a problem.
You got to marry the two.
We got a problem, bro.
You got to marry the two.
So I'm just saying, whoever's listening, whatever you're only going through it because in your mind you see that's how my marriage is going to be. This is where I thought I was going to be financially. This is what I thought my kids were going to be doing. And then you go, this not matching that. And so it's like, okay, let's deal with first, what's the vision? Write the vision, make it plain. What did you see in your mind? What is your marriage not doing that you thought it should do? Okay, cool. What's your 12 and 5? Because we got 11 more games left. Now we got 10 more. And guess what? They won yesterday. So they're one game close, and everybody lost. I'm just being real. In real life, when you start winning and you start doing what you're supposed to do, other people start, listen to me. I'm not trying to be funny. We just said it. God, when I was at my peak, we was doing stadiums, we was doing NFL, we was doing college. Show me a sign that I'm going the right way. I don't want to switch up. Show me a sign. Stadium happened, football happened, Texas A&M, and I told you, remember, this is how we knew it was a sign, because the organization that we were working with couldn't get us no gigs. This is the first gig they got us, and they doubled what I would ask for. So I was like, yep, this is it, God. NFL. I said, God, okay, out of nowhere, this is it. And so I'm trying to tell y'all, I know what my marriage is supposed to look like. Here's what you can't do, though. Here's where life gets tricky, when you start lying to yourself and start being delusional. That's when it gets tricky. Oh, maybe I could, And so I was just like, here go my 12 and 5, God. This is what my marriage should look like. This is what my kids like. Listen to me. What you mean by that, Eric? This is how much money me and Didi need to have. This is how much time we need to spend together. This is how much intimacy we need to have. This is what our communication needs to be. I hope I'm making it plain, Mark.
Absolutely.
In my marriage, there's a certain amount of time we need. There's some amount, like when we talking, like what's been on one accord. I'm not even against, like I'm not one of them control freaks, Mark, where I'm saying we don't never disagree. No, but when we do disagree, the way we disagree, I have in my mind how we disagree. We disagree, and we still straight. We ain't tripping on that we don't disagree. And that's more on me than Didi, because Didi don't be emotional. I used to be the one that was emotional. And God showed me, she ain't the one. She could talk to you right afterwards. You the one when she don't agree with something you say. You the one start feeling some type of way. She don't be feeling no type of way. She can still like, go out to eat. You the one that don't. There's a certain amount of intimacy I need to have. There's a certain amount of money. I need to be on the road. Like, I can't just stay at the crib for 4 straight weeks. Didi can stay at home for 4 straight weeks. So it's like, we got to talk. What's the balance? How many weeks we gone? How many are we? Didi need to stay in the hotel with the mall. She like, if I travel with you and I got to stay in that room by myself and there ain't no mall, I can't do it. So I'm like, hey, every city we go to, find a hotel that's inside the mall. Well, when you see what I'm saying? Right. And so more, I start with the picture that's in my mind. And I wake up in the morning and go, that's on, that's on, that's on, that's on. And when it's not, I talk to God first because I don't want to be putting stuff on my wife that she can't handle. Like, her job is not just me, Ma. She got kids, she got a mama, she got siblings, so her whole life ain't surround. She got a ministry now, thanks to Candace. She got once a month. Once a month. She's speaking on the women's ministry. Once a month. And when she do
every
that,
day, once a month.
Bruh, when she do that, Ma, that consumes time. So I go to God first. Then when God tell me the stuff for her, I go to her and say, hey, all right, fellas, first, Didi, what's in your mind? How's that? Oh, I'm great. Everything is great. Okay, let's talk about me. I'm 80% or I'm 90%. What do we need to do? Does that make sense? So for me, that's how I see it. What's going on? And then God says, if you're not 12 and 5, what's practice look like? Where you messing up? What's the film looking like? What's the play
before
looking like?
Before we go to the next one, and that was fantastic. Before we go to the next one,
thank you.
Can I? That was good. That was good. I had to push you to be a little bit more practical. Everybody can't make the jump from the Ravens to their own personal life, but that was good. All right. I want to ask y'all something, but don't forget where we were just at because I want to go back to that question. But I do want to ask y'all something. How much of your happiness is tied to your wife's ability to be happy in the moment?
Man, I woke up this morning with you on my heart. I was just like, man, God, during my prayer time, like, God, please, please, please help me as their shepherd. Get them ready for 2026. And as we get ready for this challenge, I'm like, Lord God, what do they need to hear? You know what I'm saying? Like, what part of my life, what part of my journey, Lord, that you blessed me to conquer, do they need to hear? And God was like, you gotta tell them. You gotta tell them how you went from, 99% to that 1%er, And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I went from that 99% to the 1%. It was tough, man. It was a challenge. What's crazy? It was like, I just thought like the behavior, if I change my behavior, if I do what they doing. And I realized, as I got into it, like, it's not about behavior. It's not about what they doing and what they not doing. It's about who they are. It's about how they think. You know what I'm saying? It's about their perspective. I'm being real. This is crazy, y'all. Like, I used to be with them, right? Private jets. Like, I'm on a private jet with the 1%ers and still, 99%ing it out, right? I'm talking about I'm at the basketball game, the playoffs, the finals. Like, I'm behind the players. Like, I'm at halftime in the back, in the VIP section, just with the owner of the team, like just with the billionaires. Like, I'm in the room with billionaires. I'm with the 1%ers and I'm still 99%. And I'm like, God, why can't I? And God was like, son, it's not a behavior. It's not what you do. It's how you think. I'm gonna share with y'all, how I changed my mindset, how I shifted the way I thought. I'm gonna share with y'all some of the people who I watched become 1%ers, who nobody ever would have thought would have been a 1%er. Like my boy Neo. I met Neo when he was 16 years old. 16 years old. Neo was picking me up from the airport, carrying my bags around, to now being a 1%er. I'm gonna share with y'all my boy Roy, right? When you look at Roy, I promise y'all, Roy is like a lamb, y'all, but I promise you, when it's business time, that man is a lion, right? And so I'm gonna share the 1%ers that I know with you. I'm gonna share some billionaires with you, right? Okay, all right, my girl Jenna. I promise y'all, when y'all look at Jenna seems so laid back. Jenna seems so cool, but I promise y'all, when it comes to business, she a beast, 1%er. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. November 1st, I'm excited. 21 days, I'm excited. 7 a.m. in the morning, right? I'm gonna hold your hand, I'm gonna walk with you. And I'm going to introduce to you some of my friends who are 1%ers, and they're gonna walk through what shifted, when it shifted, why it shifted, and what happened in their life once it shifted.
But I do want to ask y'all something. How much of your happiness is tied to your wife's ability to be happy in the moment? I'm just, and no. I'm just saying.
Because you gotta have that crazy.
He was about to answer. He's like,
No,
he looked over at me.
let's ask the Bears fan.
No. The senior advisor.
Hey, listen.
In this.
No. I'm dead serious. Can you be happy if your wife is not? And I mean that, and I'm saying
In a spiritual way. You mean it in a healthy way?
you know what?
No, I just mean it in the day-to-day.
Like happy, like healthy though.
No, I just mean like she just like she ain't
Can
in
I
a
answer
good
that?
space. I'm saying, can you
she's
be in a
not in
good space without your wife being in a good space?
All right.
Because I believe
I'm not.
anyway.
I'm not happy knowing that she's not happy, but I'm still happy.
We play mind
When you
game.
turn 45 plus, you gonna understand that, young man.
Young man.
every time
I'm not
already.
happy. Let me break it down and say it
Yeah,
slower
no.
for you.
That's a
I'm
real
not
question.
happy with knowing that my baby not happy,
Yeah.
but I'm still happy. Bruh, I got God.
Yeah.
I got my children.
Yeah.
I got air in my lungs.
Yeah.
I'm able to walk.
Yeah.
I'm able to eat.
Yes.
I got money in the bank. I'm still happy.
Shorty,
But
what
I'm
you
not
think?
happy.
I got money in the
Okay, so
bank.
let me ask you
That my
different.
wife is not happy.
Let me ask you different. Because can I just be honest? We did shout out to my little sister B Simone. We did B Simone podcast, and you know, Candace had like talked about when she was at GE in the final years and stuff like that, talking about like I wasn't happy. And I'll be honest, like part of that, I do feel like my pride was a little hurt. I'm just being honest. Like when I'm like, wait a minute now, like hold up, like not mind you, at that time, it had nothing to do with money. We was up, we good, everything, and I'm like, I told you when you turn 30, you could retire, and it wasn't like she wasn't happy with, you know, our marriage per se, but it was more like, bro, it was so much stress from work that she was like, I'm just not happy with how my life is going.
Yeah.
And every time she say that, I still feel like a little like pull at like my manhood of like, what? How you married to me? And I'm just being honest. Like,
Just
bro,
like she was being honest.
yeah, absolutely.
Right,
I'm
there's
just
nothing
saying,
wrong with
like,
that.
bro, I'm providing. I like think I'm top tier husband, dad, like all of those things. Like, how you not happy? And it's almost like if your wife tell you she not happy, and not necessarily like I'm ready for a divorce or nothing like that, but just like your wife telling you she's not happy, it's almost a reflection on you and what you're doing, even though it may not be. I'm just letting you know how my feelings were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even
But
when
I believe you have to be.
and even at the time, like I said, I didn't, you know, I knew she wasn't happy with work, but
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, but to hear her say like,
It
oh, I'm
spilled
not
over
happy,
into her.
or if your wife tell you I'm not happy, like I will say like it did dig at my pride a little bit of like,
Yeah.
whoa, like what else could I be doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and if I was out here on trash, I think I would have been like,
But it might not be something you doing.
I know, but I'm just saying,
But you're
I'm just
still-
telling
or
you
not
my
doing it, yeah.
feelings. I was just like, dang, like, yo, I'm like, I like to think I'm out here, you know, at least in the top 10% of husbandry. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that's how we look at it. So that's why I was asking that question, because to your point, E, when you were saying like you got D set up to where boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But it's like seasons where that may not be the case, and it's like that's why I told my wife, like, I'm dead serious, y'all. To your point, I tell my wife all the time. She be like, "Whoa, I'm low maintenance, bro. Like I promise you, my wife, and shout out, she know. She tried to cook. I said it. She tried to cook breakfast for me for 2 weeks after she retired from work. I make her breakfast. Like she ain't even own that. We still got the housekeepers. Like I don't need much. You know what I'm saying? On my button, but that outside of that, I'm pretty low maintenance. And so the one thing I told her, it was just like, yo, all I need is for you to be happy.
Yeah.
Cause I'm good, genuinely. So people say like happy wife, happy life. I think it's like, I just don't want to hear her nagging or something like that.
Right.
It's like, I look at it like, yo, I'm so good. Like I work with my family, you know, things are prosperous. I got my relationship with the Lord. Like my kids healthy. Like I'm good. I need you to be good. And so I was just wondering, like, how do you feel when you know your wife is not enough? And I ain't talking about having a bad day or cranky or something like that. When you looking at her like, okay, you really not in a good space.
No question. Yeah, I agree with Maul, especially professionally. Like I have an ability to show up when I have to do something professional, regardless of how.
Oh no, he speaks better when he mad at when him and D beefing. Look out.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it might have been. I should check on your status for the Ravens. Didi might have cussed him out before he walked
right
in.
Before I walked in. Oh, and Didi don't mind doing it either. I'll be like, Didi, I'm about to speak. She's like, we about to get this in.
I'm about
to get in right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's my turn to speak.
Yeah, right. But no, I do, outside of the speaking thing, I do feel like it's one of the things that speaks volumes about who I am and what God, you feel me? Because it's like, yeah, I can
So Didi
speak.
told you like I'm not happy.
Yeah, no, that would bother me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bother
It would bother me too.
Yeah, it would
like,
bother
to
me.
the point where I don't know that I could be genuinely, fully happy.
I would say I could be fulfilled because it's a part of my.
Right.
It's like
that's the word.
Fulfilled. It's like when you said about the Lions. I personally felt like that we won, but it was like, bruh, super underperformed. It's like, come on, bruh. Y'all should have murdered.
Yeah.
Who did they play again?
Bucks.
You should have murdered the Bucks. You had about 3 turnovers.
Right.
You was at the red zone.
Yeah.
It's like golf. What was you doing? It was like the defense really bailed us out.
Yeah.
And we didn't even know that defense had defense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We talk about my man. Where was my man Saginaw Valley State?
Oh, bro.
One of the players was from Saginaw Valley State that just came on the field and dominated.
My man was like Jackson Community College.
You feel me? But I'm saying my man signed the contract. He came in.
He came to play. Shout out to that second.
So that's how I feel like, you doing all of this.
Yeah.
Now I would.
But then the problem too is like, as a man, you go, okay, let's fix it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, and it's not easy like that.
And they like, I don't want to fix it. You're like, all right, you're killing me. You know what I'm saying?
No
Because I'm
question.
like, because I was like, oh, okay, retire. Like we don't even need the we good on the bread. Like go ahead. Like, but it's not that simple. So it's like with women or your wife. Let me say that. I get in trouble saying with women. With my wife, it was like she also didn't want to just like fix it, if that makes sense.
No
it's like
question.
so.
But they do want to fix it, but it's more of a support fix, not a like.
Because you're like, oh, okay, I'm not happy. What we need to do, boom, I'm gonna just do that over. Because we want to flip a switch.
Yeah, for real. Like, I feel like I got a solution to it.
And it's like it ain't that simple.
It's not that simple because
I don't know. Camille, a different energy. I guess.
No. And because I would say,
sometimes she be like, yo, fix it.
Yeah, I'm saying maybe sometimes, but it'd be like, let me just give you an example.
I think situationally,
I was just gonna say that
like if there's a problem, like your kid wilding or something like that, like literally needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like emotionally.
You know what I'm saying with
something that I
Candace,
don't know
dude.
that you-
Like let's just give the whole context
I
of
get
that
what you're
for,
saying.
for those that don't understand. Candace went to school. She got a degree. She positioned herself.
Oh
Worked the
no,
corporate
she be
ladder.
going back and saying it. I'm like, yeah, I ain't think about that.
She was
like, I was with y'all.
positioned. Yeah, right.
She like, I was with y'all, and then I was gone.
Yeah.
So for
And
her,
y'all kept going, and then I was like the outsider.
so now she has to choose between like, yo, I literally worked and earned and got my way here, and you were telling me to quit. So for her, it was a real dilemma. It wasn't just a decision to be made.
Well, not even that, Carl. I think it was more. She said it. She felt like she wasn't living in her purpose.
No question.
You know, and it's like, imagine you watching.
That's tough.
You watching the train that you helped build
Just
take off and go barreling down the tracks, and you stuck in spreadsheet Excel all day.
And mine's is the same thing. What worse, mine's is like almost can't be solved. Didi is like, yo, I had no desire to do none of this.
Right.
Like I had no desire. She's like, this is your dream.
Nah, listen, Candace on 10. Nah, she
Didi still ain't on 10. Like not in a bad way.
Church. She going crazy.
But Didi like, no, I am literally submitting and surrendering to your dreams and your goals.
Every
That's
day.
not every day. This don't got nothing to do with me. It's your church. She's like, I never wanted to be a first lady, but I'm up here like we found out a kid had a Sweet 16 birthday party. I mean, they turned Sweet 16 on yesterday, and we found out Saturday,
The day
after
before,
church.
yeah.
So Didi came up literally on Sunday and blew out the whole
party,
built the
bro.
white room from
the
top to
500th episode, we just did that for Sweet 16.
Who's that?
Jill's
Jordan.
daughter.
Oh,
London,
that's right. Yeah.
London
Candace
just
did tell me that.
Yeah.
We did that.
I'm talking about, bro, Didi
whole
spent the whole day up there. So Didi like, no, I did it with all my heart. But I saw myself, you know, as a nurse, I was doing breast and cervical cancer. Like, I was praying for people. I was going to hospice when they die. I was there for the family. I never wanted, I'm on the road. She's like, bruh, nobody has the energy you have, but I got to be with you in that energy. She was like, bruh, I don't have the energy to travel like this, but I'm on every trip with you. And it has. We have had our beef before I could understand, because I'd be like, I'm doing. And she like, yes, you're doing you. But you never came up when I was a nurse.
Yeah.
Like, you never came up and did it.
No, we went up there a couple times. Took a little cracked chicken a
You know
couple
what I'm saying?
times.
So-
I remember hitting up to
So
the
for
little.
me, mine was going, okay, I got to
So
understand.
is she's happy now?
I would say she is.
Even though
because
she's still
between
not
her
doing-
and God, they was nothing I can fix. Her and God had to reconcile. You had a plan for your life. I had a plan for your life.
Yeah.
Like you, Didi, had a plan for your individual life. I got a plan for your collective life. And it don't look like E thinking about you. It looked like E thinking about him. But E didn't want to do all of this. Like E was, I was an evangelist. An evangelist is dope.
Preach and go home.
You preach and go home. You ain't got to get close to nobody, have no relationship. And if you do get close, it's like a surface close that look like it's a depth close because you ain't got to deal with each other's issues, if that makes sense, you know? And so mine was like, God was like, you cannot fix it. You cannot buy another house. You cannot buy her a car. You cannot help her be a better nurse. That is gone. And I think for a time frame, she's so funny. Didi to this day, Ma, she keeps up with her license. Like she go take the test.
Just to keep it going. Just to let you know. Just to let you know.
It's over.
In case you get crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to your point, it's nothing I can fix. That's a fight between her and God. But I do think as time is progressing, she definitely is on it.
This conversation will be continued on the next episode of the Secret to Success podcast.
I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart.
Thank you so much for rocking with us as always, right? We don't take it lightly, guys. And we hope that we've provided transformation and not just information. We want you to become the best version of yourself, right? Make sure you check out the show notes to access all the important links and get your product discounts. Now, one favor we're asking of you, do us this favor. Make sure you subscribe and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We want to know your feedback on how we can serve you better. And if there's anyone that you think could benefit from listening to this show, please, I'm begging you, please share it with them. And remember, as E always says, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.